What's up, people? Uh, Today's kind of a serious video. It's the day of the election. I'd normally be something like a goofy person, but it's just not the time. I know, weird to hear me say that. If you didn't watch my last video entirely, you probably assumed that I'm a third-party voter. That's not true. Today, however, I just kind of want to talk about the election regardless of who you voted for. No music, no filters, no nothing goofy. I just kind of want to talk to the camera. I think it's fair to assume that a majority of us are probably stressed out whether or not our parties will get elected into office and how this election will sway the way that things go. And as much as I'd like to say that I would remove myself from that, I'm equally as worried. I come from a minority family that doesn't necessarily get as much benefits as the typical American family, and so this is on my conscience. But for the general public, I have a few words of suggestions, guidance, I don't know, that might help us through these weird times. That's basically it. Who the fuck am I? I'm no one. I'm just a small YouTube channel, and I just want to hopefully reach an ear or two that might be stressed out and hopefully give you some peace of mind. I think a lot of times we often forget that we have a lot more in common than we have differences, whether it's from small or big things. Some of us like music, some of us don't, but a lot of us do. And if we don't like music, maybe we have books or movies that we enjoy. Some of us enjoy tea, some of us enjoy coffee, some of us like weed or beer. And even if we don't wholeheartedly agree on specifics of things, we have to be able to find joy in the commonalities between all of us. I released a video a little while back where I talked about my non-religious beliefs. That doesn't mean I hate religious people. In fact, I really love religious people. Not because I necessarily agree with what they say, but just because there's so much more to life than just religion. And similarly, there's so much more to life than just politics. So today, regardless of who wins, if you can find the commonalities between those things as opposed to focusing on the differences between us, maybe there's some peace in there somewhere. We've gotten to a place in this society where there's so much diversity in our opinions that if we don't agree wholeheartedly with someone, we kind of take it personally a little bit. And I think that's just kind of a toxic way of carrying ourselves or carrying our way through life. I'm tired. I'm tired of this virus. I'm tired of not having a job. I'm tired in general of people being so hostile to each other. So I guess to end this video short, whatever might happen tonight, regardless of where you come from or what your opinions might be, just remember that the political divides in us are not what the entirety of our pictures are. I think every human is this beautiful book to be read that we never really bother scrolling or flipping through the pages or the chapters because we find some sort of difference between us, and I think that kind of sucks. I think I've made several Republican friends that have been pro-guns but pro-choice. I've made several Democrat friends who are Black Lives Matter enthusiasts but at the same time are pro-life. And it's funny because even as I mention these points, they're just talking points. There's so many nuances in every single position that saying things like pro-gun, pro-choice, pro-life, pro-BLM really doesn't capture everything. It's just the headline of the news article. It's really a mixed bag out here. So, I mean, don't focus on the differences between us. They're not as important as the similarities. And that's probably where I'll end this video. Remember to go vote. More importantly, feed yourself, drink your water, stay safe. Much love to everybody. Take care.